disclaimer before we start this episode. I just want to remind everybody that once again, yes, I don't have the tools to be making these things all properly. So if you're a professional cook and you're watching, again, if I had the proper stuff, I would use it, but I don't. Don't hold it against me. As we get started, as usual, we're going to try and do everything with only 3 ingredients. However, I want to put a little side note that I am not including salt and pepper as an ingredient. So you'll have to forgive me. I guess in some ways I'm actually using 5, but salt and pepper don't count because they're kind of a basic necessity in anything you make. So it's 3 ingredients plus salt and pepper. We're gonna get started here and hope you enjoy the episode. Today I've decided that since we did the desserts the last time, today we're going to do some quick appetizers and little bites for if you're having friends coming over for some drinks in the evening or dinner party, or even just sitting around by yourself and you feel like having a little snack. Here's just some little ideas that can curb those little cravings or be some great little party foods for when you are having friends over. So the first appetizer we're going to make today is going to be the roasted garbanzo beans. Roasted chickpeas, garbanzo beans, same thing. So what I got is I have the chickpeas. I've already rinsed them, so they're rinsed and patted dry and ready to go. We are also going to use some chili powder and olive oil. So we have our chickpeas. We're going to throw in 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and then we're going to coat those, stir them up, and then after we have them coated, we're going to take our chili powder and we're going to throw in about a tablespoon, and then some pepper, some salt. So once they're all good and coated, we're just going to take these, transfer them to a cooking sheet, baking sheet that's been lined up with some parchment paper, and then we're just going to roast them in the oven at 350 for about 20 minutes, and you want to shake them around about every 7 to 10 minutes. Now that our chickpeas are in the oven, the next thing we're going to do is some crab stuffed snow peas. So we have some crab sticks, which I've cut up into little pieces there, and then we have cream cheese and we have snow peas. So now for the snow peas, what you want to do is take a pair of culinary scissors and at the edge here snip a little bit from the bottom part, but you leave it intact with the top part. Then you're going to take this and you're going to pull up, and then you can just take your finger and basically run it along the spine. Just kind of roll it up the spine like this, and it'll open right up for you. And you can remove the pods that are in there. You can just take them out, cleaning out the snow pea, and put them in with the crab meat there. Just gonna take some pepper as usual, and then we're gonna take our cream cheese. So now our first 2 appetizers are done. It's time to start working on the caprese salad bruschetta in many different ways. Okay, so for the first version, we're gonna take cherry tomatoes and just gonna slice them in half. Then using a spoon, just want to get rid of all of that seeds and all the seeds and the inside, the guts of the tomato out. So it'll be hollowed out, shelled out. Then, this is so easy by the way, we're going to take a small leaf of basil. We're going to put it, actually you know what, we're not going to do it that way. We're going to take our bocconcini ball and put it inside the tomato. Put this one on top. Then we will take our leaf and voila. You have a little caprese salad, which we will then throw into a shooter glass. And you can serve it like that in the shooter glass. Or if you want to, if you have any balsamic vinaigrette in your house, or if you have any olive oil, you can just a little bit of olive oil in there. And you can also take some balsamic and you can put a little bit of that. Finish her off with a bit of pepper. So you have two choices, on its own or with the olive oil. Number two, you can take our crostini, or if you want, you take your baguette and slice a fresh piece. I typically will make these a lot higher than that, about that high. We're going to use our tomatoes again. This time we're going to slice them and dice them. I'm going to take one of my blanc balls, and again I'm going to slice it up into smaller pieces. Mix that up a bit. Okay, some fresh basil. Put that in there. A little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt. Then our crostini. Yeah, feel free to personalize these things. I'm just kind of showing you the basics, but you can definitely add in all sorts of things. You can finish it off if you have any balsamic glaze at home. Drizzle a little bit on top to kind of give it a little bit more decorative look. But as it is, with those 3 ingredients plus the crostini, you're golden. You don't need anything else. You're gonna have a great tasting treat. So now we're going to move on to some open-faced sandwiches and some other type of bread appetizers that I really enjoy. We're going to start first by doing some roast beef sandwiches and some little appetizers with roast beef. Now if you're home last night and made a nice roast beef dinner and you have some leftovers, even from a couple nights ago, slice it up really thin and you can do some of the following things with it. So simple. We're going to start with using the fresh baguette. So 1, 2, 3. Take your roast beef slice, kind of fold it up so it looks something like that. Place it on your bread. Okay, that's one. We'll do the same for this one. For this one here, we're going to actually make a sandwich out of it. So we're going to use some Boursin cheese, just a nice creamy garlic cheese. Just going to place it on to our sandwich bread. Taking the roast beef, put it on there. For these, you may want to use 2. Put the other slice on top. You put a toothpick on there, frill pick. And you have a nice little roast beef sandwich. For these ones, we're actually going to take, I'm going to use grainy mustard, but if you have Dijon or any other kind of mustard, you can use that as well. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this, I'm going to place it on top. This one, I'm going to take some horseradish. And again, I'm just going to take a little bit of horseradish and place it on top. There we have 3 different appetizers. We're using leftover roast beef that are quick and easy. They look nice on a plate and they are fantastic tasting, especially if you did a good job on the roast beef. Your sandwiches here will be full of flavor and it doesn't take much. If you go get sliced roast beef in the grocery store, which is what I have actually, it also works, and honestly they will be delicious, your guests will be satisfied, and you won't really need much more. Now to keep going, we're gonna make one of my favorite treats now, and that is basically just brie on a piece of bread with some mixed berry jam, but I'm telling you, it's delicious, and it honestly is one of my favorites. You can do this a couple ways again, but we're gonna do the first one the simplest way, which you'll see right now. You got your slices of bread. Okay. Then take your brie. Take 3 slices. Place it on your bread. Use any kind of jam that you like. It could be a pepper jam, could be sweet, spicy, could be a chutney. I really like using the 4 fruits. Just taking a little bit, plop it down on top of your cheese, and voila, you have a beautiful little appetizer that's tasty as can be. The other option, take your baguette, put your cheese on, throw it in the oven, which I'll go do right now. So here it's the same thing, only now we have melted the cheese by putting it in the oven for a few minutes. And again, we're just going to top it off with the jam, and voila, it's done. The last one we're going to do is actually the easiest of them all, even easier than the brie cheese and jam idea. I had a bag of popcorn chicken in my freezer. So I just popped them in the oven. They take about 5 to 7 minutes to cook because they're already pre-blanched and cooked actually, so it's just a matter of heating them up. And then we're going to take them out and we're going to toss them in some sauce. Now you can either do these just with some salt and pepper the way they are. You can take some honey mustard sauce, toss them in that. You can take barbecue sauce. I'm going to use sweet chili sauce as well as some Frank's Red Hot. And I'm going to coat them in that, and they're my last appetizer that we're going to do today. And then I'm going to sit down and enjoy my snacks. So here we have our popcorn chicken. And with one, we're just going to take our Frank's Red Hot. And we're going to douse those with it. And we're just going to coat them up. I throw them on this plate with my plain ones. And this one here, we're going to use our chili sauce. These ones need a little bit of stirring because the sauce is a little bit thicker. And again, we're going to throw these onto our plate. And now we have popcorn chicken done 3 ways. So now the snacks are done. I can sit back and enjoy my lovely garbanzo beans. So good. I actually ended up taking the crab salad from the beans. I made little crostini crab salad sandwiches. So good. What else? Looking forward to having this baby. I'm telling you guys, so easy, but also absolutely delicious. As usual, it's been a great time. I've enjoyed doing this video. I'm going to enjoy eating these snacks now. I'm going to watch some, I think I might actually watch a movie and eat my snacks. I hope you all enjoyed them. Give them a try, make them your own, personalize them please. Again, this is just to give you an idea. I love cooking, I love trying new things, I love entertaining. So for me, this is like the easiest things to do in a quick, short time. I really hope that you'll give them a go. Until next time, have a great day, and we'll see you soon.